trees are green and overhanging, where the light free and everlasting.
Alright. What's going on over here? Ooh, visual calculus.
Neat office shades. +1 calculus.
Drama
-1
go
drama.
down. I could use a little less drama. I could use a little less drama. Save it for your mama. Yeah, that's a good trade-off. Hell yeah.
Equipped.
Hey.
Eye of the Reckoner. A bit dry, though. These were stuffed away in the Dock Workers Union office. They're perfect for scribbling down paperwork when the sun tries to get in your eye. Good for staring down suspects, too.
Good. Good. Didn't
okay with these buffs?
Didn't expect to pick that back up, but now we got some shades.
Mm-hmm.
Problem solved.
More drugs. Some
Magnesium.
Oh no, magnesium. That's important.
Milk of magnesium.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah. We keep it moving.
Yo. Where are we going?
Wherever the locked door leads us, because we can't go back.
Alright, the book. The leading intellectual organ of Martinez communism offers a radical Mazovian perspective on a range of contemporary issues. The cover features a stylized portrait of the late King Friesel with a pair of white antlers growing out of his head.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why Friesel?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow.
I see.
Alright, let's see what's going on.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention.
Yeah.
Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Okay. No clues falling out of the book. So it's a time we already know that books are a time killer. So we'll deal with that later. But no secret notes falling out of it.
Okay. I'll be left in the dark as to what Kunst is.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back.
You know, the way that you go about acquiring, like, clothing in this game kind of makes it seem absurd how you find equipment in every other video game. Because you just find things lying around the game world. And in a realistic setting, why the fuck would you dress according to shit you find like that? Like, people don't do that. It kind of makes other games seem really, really, like, nuts.
I never thought about it actually like that.
This is your cloak. You can feel it.
Is it now? Lieutenant? I think that's mine.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinez.
You think I should get it?
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
Grab it.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Esprit de corps. Okay, so let's get the thought. Which it's clearly going to give us. The moment we put it on.
Taking back the streets, know thy neighborhood.
No!
Shivers and Esprit de Corps go up.
Oh, that's a plus.
Yes.
Oh, woof.
Police clothes made from heavy tarpaulin, nigh wind and waterproof. If there were 3 bullet holes scattered on the surface, the signature white rectangle of the RCM covers the garment's back. 3 bullet holes.
And we're in. I mean, we still look like a fucking idiot, but we're in.
Yeah, nice shirt.
Ty gives us Inland Empire. I guess we're stuck with that. I mean, look, physical instrument, we'll take what we can get. Any other shirt would be nice, but we'll take what we can get for now, you know? Reaction speed for rhetoric. Okay.
Not bad.
What's that over there?
A water tank?
Also, collecting rainwater. Yeah, so my jacket made it over here somehow. Likely I did, but possibly
Yeah.
I didn't. That is down there. That is a box. That is a whole other layer of interactables that we cannot reach.
Yeah.
Yep, we're back outside, and basically that requires probably going all the way around. Okay.
I'm not even sure if this is upwards or flat plane.
Alright, that leads
there's a
down, and
staircase
then
there.
that leads over there. Let's investigate what's over here first, and then we'll go into the darkness. Oh,
Is that tear on the floor or it's just a random green thing?
all around you, great machines in quiescence. This?
No, right next to the staircase. This thing. What is that? Is that something or it's nothing?
It's not selectable.
Okay, it's not selectable. Okay.
It is. It's tear.
You lied to me.
I'm sorry. Oh, a bunch of shit over there, actually.
Is that a...
That looks like a...
Okay, no, it's 2 bottles and not a gun.
It's not a gun, but it's definitely gun-shaped.
Okay. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. Oh, what are we looking at here? Little pathway. Staircase.
Oh, lots of... Okay, you know what? Here, yeah, that's leading further away than I thought. Come back. Let's do this.
Yeah, we got to
Because
recycle first.
the screen is opening up over there. So let's collect all this.
Shit, there's
This is the
this,
side
there's
of the apartment building. This is where the smoker on the roof was.
Oh, damn, really?
Remember we were standing up here?
Yeah.
Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts.
And a little...
Got some bottles. Probably our own. If that's where our jacket wound up. Commodore Red is our drink after all.
Uh-huh. What's
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads René Arnaud.
So this is where René works. Oh, I'm gonna look
You
around.
must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Take the picture or leave the picture
It's a
alone?
black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
We can probably use that to get something from him. If he goes on one of his big royalist rants.
René looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Why did you take that picture of René?
So the lieutenant asks, glancing at the photo.
I'm gonna ask him about it.
I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence.
I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim.
Art cop.
I'm gonna ask him about it.
You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure, as long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
I mean, the game made it a note of it. So as a gamer, I'm going to oblige.
Mortaire.
And that's a stairway back down there. Does that all connect to the same place? Nope. Oh.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really
Called it.
hard here.
Wait, how hard?
Did I do that?
It's probably nothing.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Oh,
Commodore Red.
This is really sad. I must have been miserable.
Looks like I had a lot of fun.
I'm still not completely convinced it was me.
Must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor.
Let's just move on.
Big scouts. Big scouts.
Yes, this looks pretty advanced, alright. For now, let's just move on.
Right.
Big mission. Yep, that's him. Revachol Fair, summer of 91.
Yeah, black and white photo. Girl is young and pretty, man is clad in fancy uniform and smiling. Beautiful. Oh yeah, the tender heart at a certain point.
I mean, as long as you've got a trad wife that you can serve the monarchy with, what's there to complain about?
Yo, that's a lot of bottles. Yo, that was a party.
That was more than a six-pack.
Yo. That was a lot of booze.
Well,
No wonder you don't remember anything. You didn't order a party, you ordered for brain damage.
I mean, again, the night ended or began with the barrel of a gun in my mouth. So, you know. And I'm
That
just
must have been
picturing...
deep in the party when he was swallowing sadness.
I'm just picturing Andy Sandberg. Oh god, I can't fucking do it, man. Oh,
Pussy out.
like a boss. Oh man.
What's that?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Allumer on, étendre off.
Oh, audio not matching, but that's fine.
Wait, did he say étendre?
Éteindre.
Mais c'est pas ça?
Éteindre, you could say comme éteindre la machine, éteindre la lumière. It's a way to like shut off as well. Yeah.
Ben, arrête.
Arrêter is to stop.
Fermer.
Éteindre would be maybe shut off, rather. If you want to go like literally.
Ferme la lumière.
Yeah, close.
Éteindre la lumière.
Éteindre la lumière.
Ah ouais?
Shut off the lights.
Oh yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
Oh. Never heard that. Okay.
So you will put it on.
Do we want to press buttons before we finish examining our environment? All right. I'm always just like,
Yeah, see what's around.
yeah, because I'm just like video game brain. Press the button, trigger the cutscene. The crane falls, leads a pathway down to the progress. But
And then we lost
you
everything
lost
on
all.
top.
Yeah, you gotta fucking explore.
Okay.
Button pressing is always like a lockout, or oftentimes is. That's almost $1. I'm about $1. What
So
the fuck
it
is
lit up
50
only
cent?
when you put on the cursor over it, or when you tapped.
When I cursored over it.
So you need to like look at stuff,
Gewaltend.
right?
Yeah, but it highlighted in yellow. It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Point and click.
yeah. You gain nothing by not pressing the button. Scared of everything. Well, this button, yes. But you see, that's the magic of you knowing the future. about what this game holds and me not knowing.
How can you say something with that much confidence, Universe?
It's called not thinking. It's okay. So, is there anything else interactable? No, we end up walking further in that direction and that direction. We saw the dialogue box of someone down there. So, let's go.
Like, we literally walked through a door
Reggie.
Like,
Reggie.
fine.
They weren't trying to make sense.
Fine. Like, we just went through that door.
Reggie.
Several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête
Right.
are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. Allumer on étendre. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Stable. Okay. Oh, not yet.
Shipping container. Not stable. At all.
Is it laying down?
It's resting on both corners.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. This crane was built with a purpose, which has now been fulfilled. To move this container.
What's inside the container?
Who can say? All you know is, it's special.
I can't see how that was worth the records, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Arrête.
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all.
That's what I would hope for when you press the stop button. So yeah, someone down there. Oh no, wait, hold on. It's a zoomed out view. That's Measurehead's girl. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
We are Measurehead, by the way.
We are the new Measurehead.
They're dreaming about us, baby.
So dreaming so hard that we cannot interact with them. That they are NPCs.
Did you see his spin kick? Oh.
Well, here's another conundrum. Let me just preemptively grab this fucking crowbar or pry bar and put that in my hand.
Oh, smart.
Before you stands a
Oh.
cargo container. Just one.
Whale Fjord in Arden. Okay.
Before you stands a cargo container. Just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
Maybe, I can't tell. I think we should investigate further.
You do? Because I don't.
What? Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
It was hanging from the crane.
It's the one that the video game is interacting with, Kim. I don't know how to say that.
Maybe there's contraband in there.
You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to get the body down from the tree.
Knock on the door? Or open it? Or nothing more to do here and leave?
No reply.
Attempt to open it?
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Alright, never mind.
Oh, that's gone. That's a one in Dunsky.
No more special? No more special.
The game chose that container. And by the game, I mean me and my 24 friends.
Oh, there was something there, no?
There was. Wait, it might have been just my right click, actually. Oh, no, there it is. Shipyard is oddly quiet. Great machines are sleeping.
Thanks, Shivers.
Now it's 6 or 7?
Oh yeah, it's pumping. 6.
6.
Yo. You can feel emotions.
Blue box. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. Ultra Series gloves.
+1 half-light.
Half-light.
And half-light is suffering right now, right?
I suppose it is. Man, a lot of. That's another anime thing. Is the smelling like blood.
Yeah.
I only hear that from the
Creepy
mangas
stuff.
and the animes. Oh, you smell like blood. I mean, technically, copper smells like blood. Trading off half-light for, wasn't it interfacing? Yeah, coordination though. I want my interfacing a bit more than I want my fight or flight.
What is the description on the gloves? Half-life 2, interfacing 3. Ultimate performance efficiency. Come fingerless with a grippy padding covering the palms, ideal for quadrupedal movement or for lifting cargo.
Alright. Well, if we ever need it, we can. We can kit ourselves out. Another panel. Thermos. Smells like burnt coffee.
Oh, money!
Cash up.
There was a green dot on the right side, but I don't know if you could have accessed it. Maybe from the other side or something. Like next to the box where you found the gloves.
Yes, I did see that. It
Yeah.
seems
Is
a
it too
little
far?
far, but let's give it a shot.
Yeah, too far.
Yep, need to be there.
Unless it was in the previous section.
The speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard below.
Okay.
Tear.
How to communicate with the workers, I believe. Yeah, we're finding money. We're at $10 already.
Of leisure cash.
We can party tonight.
Alright, we got that opening, and we got this gentleman over here. How
Yeah.
are you, sir?
The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White waves on red. Leo, Leo, Leo. Evra will be pleased.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
Look at that XP from conceptualization. Let's
Hello,
go.
Leo.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
He does strike me as easy.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
Ah.
The
Well, there's,
tiny man is so engaged in his work, he doesn't notice you.
you took it from Joyce, did you?
Everard,
Hi.
Everard, Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
How old you peg Leo for? Because I was listening to him, and I didn't really stare at the portrait, so I was thinking of a young man in a cap, and then I saw that scruffy mustache, and I was like, oh, he's older than I thought he sounded.
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I
Okay.
see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his kind face.
What is it with you people at Scabs?
Actually, I am, yes.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Right. You're Yubi, huh?
What are you doing with these containers?
Where's everyone? The harbor is empty.
You work here.
Are you the Leo? The one who wrote the note to make more banners?
What's the point in the container over there?
I'm looking for the leader of the Dock Workers Union.
And okay, I'm off. Alright, let's start at the top.
Number 1.
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
Irish? That's a little close, isn't it?
Yeah,
you
a little bit.
You didn't get too far from reality there, did you?
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
No one said anything about that, Ubi.
Why are you bringing this up as the first... You know what? Let's just move
Thank
on.
you for clarifying that, sir.
Let's just
More so Welsh than Irish. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I do admit, in media you hear Irish and Scottish way more than you hear Welsh. Mm-hmm. What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
He waves at the containers towering behind him.
72% chance? What's going on here?
Red check. Please, game.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the colors?
Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
No, not really. Miss Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Okay.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
So, do you know about the strike?
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
Leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Pauses to think.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
Woolie, I have something to tell you about the sheep story. Apparently,
What are you Googling?
why
are you Googling?
universe pushing stuff. So Welsh were known as sheep stealers, but there was stories about sheep shaggers, and the reason is because when they would be caught stealing sheep, they would start shagging the sheep and say that that's why they were there. They were not stealing the sheep. They were doing other things.
I've heard about sheep shagging as a derogatory for certain peoples in the past. I didn't know the context as to why that came about. And, okay, sure. It wasn't in the context of them, though. It was other farmers from different places, but sure.
Yeah. Let's move on, shall we?
The penalty for theft was death. Well, I'm fucking a sheep.
Nothing wrong with that. Right?
Yep.
What does the Book of Law say?
Right in there.
All right. He stops but seems eager to tell you more.
What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get you into?
Got it, but there were other things I need to discuss.
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
Smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off.
Okay, on the leave?
Don't go all bad cop on this simple friend.
No, not at all.
But what did they actually do?
Really? Did they kill someone?
I have another question.
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hard ease.
He looks to you for assistance.
Yeah, if he's got critical information about the murder, I have a feeling it's going to come out very easily.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Too rowdy? Leo, what kind of a fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary?
All right, let's hear about the fight you got into.
I remember I was the runt of the class. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business. But Mr. Everett and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head. Noel never started another fight with anyone after this. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Everett. I'm sure you'll be good friends. He's friends with everyone around here.
Coffin.
You're never getting anything useful out of him. It's good enough you found out Everard has a brother called Edgar, and he helped Leo.
And that the guys were on leave.
Indeed.
You work here.
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
Uh-huh.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
Yeah, never heard of her. The lieutenant looks up at Leo.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those douce sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Okay.
Sure.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Please don't Kaiser Sose me. Please. Please,
Oh,
Leo.
man.
Please. Don't drop the racist mug. Like, I would be the one dropping it, actually, as he's walking away.
Nice mug. I used to have one like that. And then at the end, like, whose mug is this? Isn't that Mr. Everard's mug?
No! The accurate depiction! Looks like you're doing a great job around here, Leo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this place would totally fall apart if you didn't shine the boss's man's shoes, Leo.
Some of these kids have to get fucking Kaiser Sose references, no?
I hope so. And if you don't, man, you missed out.
Well, no, because there's always, God, what was it? Was it Scary Movie? Yeah, it was Scary Movie, where they parodied it
Oh, yeah?
with the character, I think it was Scary Movie, where they had a character, Doofy, and then at the end, Doofy turns out to be, like,
The bad guy.
cool or normal or whatever, and then, like, they do the slow-mo mug drop, and yeah, whatever. Anyways, I thought Miss Beaufort. Who's this Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes.
Law school? Could she be talking about the union fixer, aka the gardener?
That's between that and the comment about her skin. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so this is the union fixer, the gardener.
Looks like it.
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip, too.
The little guy smiles a disarming smile at you.
Telling the gardener you know her name might throw her off. Perhaps something to consider later.
All right, we got a little bit of ammunition. Good to know. Are you the one who wrote them a note to make the banners? Yeah, probably.
Oh, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
Well, what was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
The little guy chuckles merrily. I hope there's no secret in the
Fucking
sauce.
yeah, like massive sus alarm going off.
It's very, very good.
Emergency meeting.
Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time
my
the lunch is
God.
done.
Oh my god. Electro?
3
3?
middle.
Alright, we can bump it. We can bump it. Oh no, we're gonna need a little bit of that. What do you mean by taking the soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Thanks, Leo. Another question though.
Yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up. Who makes it at the whirling?
Something's off about the borscht. I'm gonna look into it.
That's it. I just wanted to know who wrote the note.
Who makes it?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Something is off about this borscht. I'm gonna
Oh,
look
sure,
into
mister.
it.
Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
The container?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
Okay, Kim, shut up.
The fucking roundhouse kick, it was cool. You saw it. Don't even pretend you didn't see it. Looking for the leader of the Dock Workers Union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
He points to the 2 joint containers on your right.
Okay, I'm off.
Bye-bye now.
That's handy.
Nice
All right,
fellow.
Everard and Edgar.
Claire.
Yeah. We got some shit we can drop.
Man. Bunch of tasks.
What was it? Mrs. Not LeBeau. What was it? It was a French. What was the French name? The gardener.
Miss...
We just saw it.
Yeah.
It was super French.
Miss
Beaufort.
Beaufort. But didn't she have a name when we saw her again at the
Yeah,
wedding? Like
yeah.
Elizabeth or something?
Yeah, it was her first introduction was like a
Just Garner.
a short version of the full name. So it was like Liz to Elizabeth or something like
Yeah.
that. Yes, it was.
Elizabeth Beaufort. All right then.
So that would be the office right there.
Time to negotiate. Container shenanigans.
Shipping containers are big and can, can contain many good things and many bad things. A shipping container can contain about 16 arcade cabinets
Oh,
if you ship them from Astro City style in Japan. Or there's The Wire Season 2. Coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm.
lukewarm. Probably not fresh.
Stair made of pallets leading up. Type.
Oh, look at this guy.
Well, that's elaborate. Hello.
Oh, hold up.
Oh,
What about the thing on the side?
Yeah, I see it. Cash.
A taxidermy fish that tells time.
Nice. The
Alrighty
kitschiest shit on the planet. Manual save. His entire desk
Is
is a selectable.
man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
I'm leaning back in the chair right now.
I mean, I didn't expect cartoon Fat Evil, but I should have. I suppose I should have.
I want cartoon fat nice.
Fat Evil is the way. You gotta learn.
Ugh.
Fat Evil.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Are you in charge of the dock workers?
Leave without comment.
Have a good day, Mr. Dubois. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
He waves and returns to his typing. Called us Mr. Dubois.
Interesting. Hi, boy. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just putting the keyboard down. Well, that was weird. I didn't even introduce myself, and he called me by my name. Now, why would he do...
Silence and leaving paid off.
Yeah.
Big time.
How about that, right? All right, let's try that again, then.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time. Please, take a seat.
He gestures to the minuscule folding chair opposite his huge desk.
Okay, so we actually had an introduction dialogue, and then cut it short, and then now we're getting to a second round of it. So we missed out on whatever that was.
Have a good day, Mr.
Yeah, alright, so hold up. Let's see what that conversation was going to be.
Let's
Because I like when stare down leads to something, you know? I don't mind that. Alright.
Before you is a woman with great effort.
You in charge of the dockers? Let's get straight to business. There's a dead body in a tree.
Says nothing.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
gestures again to the tiny chair.
Our name is Dubois. That's...
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Done.
Yeah, and he knows about us. So let's see how this
Everard,
goes.
Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
The man relaxes into his chair and continues.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
You'd offer your hand to shake or to kiss.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Then nods at you, then take the chair. Don't take the chair.
Fuck no.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
That's some car salesman tactic.
What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
If you were to sit down, it would be uncomfortable and he would work your mind like crazy.
I'm not sitting down. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois? We're not going to dance. I mean, okay. Let me just talk out loud before we go into this. I want to be as razor sharp with this person as possible and get to the point. I don't want to miss out on information content, but the conversation I want to have is one that does not, that basically cuts his bullshit out. Because I'm preparing for that kind of bullshit. So if we end up missing out on information that we otherwise should get, like, that would suck. But I'm telling you from the jump what I'm planning to go for. Make sense?
Logical.
Yeah.